straight to the car, okay? Just look, just keep on going. Keep going straight, okay?
All right.
All right?
Come on, man. Just follow
Your
baby
parents
behind
is
us.
in the next.
Just stay close, okay?
Yes, sir.
Karmelo, do you have anything that you'd like to say, Karmelo? Do you have anything that you'd like to say to the victim, to the family of the victim? Why were you armed, sweetheart? Karmelo, why were you armed at school? Explain your self-defense. How is this self-defense?
Excuse me.
Karmelo, is there anything you want to say to the community that's donated?
Good morning. It's being said that Carmelo Anthony's family has been using the funds, the Give, Send, Go funds, which are probably close to $500,000 now, to buy a new home. They're rent out. They're renting out this really nice $900,000 home. And supposedly reports have come out that they just purchased a new car. What do you guys think about that? Carmelo Anthony renting $900,000 home in gated community with family. Bought a new car after release on bond and Austin Metcalf murder case report. You know, and some people are defending them and saying that, well, they're getting threats and they need to move to a different area and they need more security. And the $900,000 home inside a luxurious gated community, despite requesting a judge lower his $1 million bond because of financial difficulties. So what I heard the family makeup is, I heard that, like, okay, the mother's a stay-at-home mom. There's Carmelo and siblings, and then the father's the one that works, but he took time off of work. Carmelo Anthony is shacked up with his family at the pricey home inside a gated community of Richwoods, Frisco, Texas, after he was released Monday from jail. The home, where the rent is estimated to be $3,500. $3,500? Yo, that's what I pay for this place. This place is completely overpriced, ridiculous. I pay $3,500, 34 something a month. That's just the rent. That's not counting utilities. 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I need to move out there. Texas. For what I'm paying, I could be in a mansion? What the? The home rent is estimated $3,500 a month. Had a white Suburban, a black Acura, and a third sedan in the driveway. Okay, coming on up. A neighbor said that the family had just bought a new ride. He got a new car, the residents told the outlet. If you look at the license plate, it's got a paper tag, and it says it expires June 4th. Richwoods is about a mile away from the Centennial High School, where Anthony went to school and ran track. Residents in the gated community were allegedly unaware the family was living at the home until Anthony was released Monday, and have voiced their concerns about having an accused killer in their exclusive neighborhood. Wow. Not good, not good. I don't think he should be out. Oh! Oh! Another neighbor also told the outlet that Anthony's family is not poor. Oh! If they live in the gated community. They're not poor, that's for sure. Shit, I'm not even, well, mine is gated. Mine is gated, but maybe I shouldn't say that. The gates are like always kind of messed up and stuff. It's working now, but definitely the place I'm in is completely overpriced, ridiculous. The home has also been getting flooded with deliveries, allegedly for Anthony, with Amazon trucks being seen making multiple drop-offs at his home. People love and support Carmelo Anthony. People stand by him. The best thing they can do is move, said another neighbor. I think that would be best for everyone. So the neighbors don't want them there. It's unclear how long Anthony and his family have lived at the home. Anthony had been locked up in Collin County for first-degree murder. He alleged that he acted in self-defense, which has raised more than $440,000 to Give, Send, Go. What do you guys think, man? Short at what you think. Given that Carmelo has no prior criminal history and that this young man has not been in any sort of trouble, $1 million is not necessary. That's the family attorney. Whoa. Now, the activist that's been with Carmelo Anthony and his family, kind of like the representative, he has an interesting past, right? We talked about it previously on a video, but Carrie shared an article this morning on Discord. Check us out on Discord if you'd like to hang out. And we talked about revealed activist working with murder suspect Carmelo Anthony has a disturbing past. So we had talked about this, but there's actually more to the story. I didn't know about this. And so digging into Alexander's history, you find a litany of heinous crimes. In 2009, he was arrested for causing serious bodily harm or bodily injury to a 2-year-old child, the son of his then girlfriend, while babysitting. The Dallas Observer, the child suffered subdural hemorrhage and retinal hemorrhage in both eyes, consistent with abusive head trauma, not the fall of the couch. Because he claimed he was watching TV, I think, and the kid with the toddler was on the couch. And he got up and did something, and when he came back, the kid just fell off. But the doctors disagree with that conclusion, and said that disagree with Alexander's flimsy excuse, confirming the injuries were acute and likely occurred under his care. He later admitted to shaking the child in a chilling confession of abuse. What in the heck? Wow.
What the?
Despite the severity of the crime, Alexander faced minimal consequences. He was charged with the first-degree felony, but managed to avoid serious punishment through plea deals and probation. His criminal behavior didn't stop there. The Dallas Express reported that in 2016, Alexander was sentenced to 5 years in prison for violating probation multiple times. He ultimately served 8 days because the judge ruled that his probation should count towards the prison sentence. The outlet added in 2017, Alexander was indicted on felony theft charges related to a 2016 business dispute in Denton County. The charges were enhanced because of a previous conviction of forgery. Alexander's history of violence extends to his personal life. In 2019, he was indicted on a felony family violence charge after his longtime partner, Kiara Saunders, accused him of shoving and attempting to strangle her. Saunders later refused to cooperate with the prosecution, and the charges were ultimately dismissed, but the pattern of alleged violence paints a grim picture for Alexander's character. And now he's latched on to this high-profile case. It's really kind of interesting sometimes. Like, you see some of these cases and the people around it, or even in the true crime community. I know people go through stuff, people have a past, but just you see how some of these people align themselves with certain advocacies and certain stories, and then you look into the past, and it's crazy and it's interesting. And people were arguing because when they brought up this guy's past, well, they brought up Metcalf's father's past, where he supposedly had S8 somebody. I don't know all the details about that, but I had heard that. So it's kind of, I don't know, but it's interesting at the beginning of this video that you hear Carmelo Anthony's voice a bit and talking, and they're instructing him and guiding him, these people, and his lawyers, I'm sure, are going to guide him and instruct him too. And so it's going to be interesting to see the turnout. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, join Discord, sign up to the email list, follow me on Facebook or Twitter if you want. Take care. Peace. Love you guys. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop.